They made 8, huh? We made him wait for Malto. Last heat, last guy in the last heat.
How's that play in the mindset for all these guys, really, after everything that they've seen today? When you're in the last heat, any difference between that first group and this last group?
I'm gonna say nah. Again, it's like, I mean, maybe you don't want to be in the heat with Sean because he is the hometown hero. This is his crowd. These are his people. You know what I mean?
I mean, I got a text message from Overload right now. They want T Guns all the way, man. Well, they want Tommy Guns.
Starting things off here with a nice backside lip.
Switch,
thank you. P-Rod, Paul Rodriguez, who had a real shocker of an event in Seattle, like did make the final, was sick.
He's one of the guys kind of like Ryan and Chris. Well, Chris is finding his stride today, but kind of one of those winning kind of guys that kind of still finding their way through the street league.
Tommy Guns.
There you go. Hey, what's awesome about Tommy Guns and Ramadette out there, they're just like raw street skaters, man. Like everything here is too smooth for them. Well, like those guys are as raw as it gets out in the streets.
They need some rusty pipes sticking out of the middle of the course. That would make Sandoval feel better, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely. Again, this heat, just like all the other heats, like everybody is so amazing. Front 780, Mickey knows when we bailed it. Hey. Like there's every heat's got like they're all powerhouses. They're all animals, you know.
To your point, Felix, what does that say about this format that we got guys like Ramadetta and Sandoval competing?
Well, I just think like it's just a setting, you know. There's not a lot of transition. It's all real raw street spots. It really levels the playing field. It's the street skaters game out there.
And we saw the DC. Nice look at young Shane O'Neill, who's a tech wizard.
That's probably the most basic trick you're going to see Shane do.
Yeah. Throwing Malto gun, you could tell. Throw Malto coming off injuries. Slide.
We saw that yesterday morning.
That noseblunt stuck for a split second, but there's no way Malto's falling in this environment.
4.2, Sean Malto.
Malto, as Rob was telling us earlier.
You know, it's not these guys to be good at everything they do.
Since the hardest thing in the world to do is to ride a skateboard.
Yeah. Tommy Guns, frontside Smith grind. He got a little caught up on something over there. I didn't see what he hit.
Well, I think the ledge is now getting into the fourth heat. They've been hit a little bit, you know, so it's starting to chunk up a little bit. It's getting real street out there.
Tommy Guns, Pete Raymondetta.
Definitely one of my favorites out here.
Now, this is a really nice way to cap off what has been an incredible first quality day, man.
Yeah, 180 nose grind, Pete Raymondetta. Pete Raymondetta, again, coming off that reel video that was insane.
Yeah, he's got a lot of tricks, man.
Insane. Pete Raymondetta, also another amazing person. Nice guy. Shane O'Neill.
Hey, shots.
Ooh.
No slide.
No slide. I think he was going for that crooked grind.
Nah, I think he stacks them. He sets up a little foundation, and then he starts stacking them up.
Checklist, bucket list.
Yep, that nollie flip nose slide turns into a nollie flip nose slide. Big spin out.
4.9. Malto. Again, he's the hometown hero.
Look how happy he is.
He's got to be thrilled, man.
Ooh!
Oh! Back nose blunt.
Where are you from?
I mean,
where's he from? He's from Kansas City.
Where's he from?
I mean,
Kansas City.
There's two people that do backside nose blunt slides that pretty. He's one of them, and the other one's Kenny Anderson. That is a good-looking backside nose blunt, man.
Look at that perfect backside nose blunt.
Wow.
How's the back foot, Steve? It's just
folded.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yep. No, backside nose blunt side is an upside down frontside nose slide. If you turn your TV sideways. That's why his foot looks like that a little bit.
P-Rod.
Switch front feeble.
Switch front feeble. That's a power trick right there. 6.2 for P-Rod.
One of the advantages that Paul has is that he's so good switch stance that already he starts up a couple points up on everybody. He's skating switch, so obviously it's a little bit harder. But then some tricks are actually easier for switch than they are regular.
Ooh! Tommy Guns. Let's see what they judge him. He tapped the tail right there. So technically, you should get a 0, but
This from the guy who gives out 9s for trying.
I would give him a 9. I'm just saying what these judges do.
Okay.
Oh, they gave him a 3.3. I'm
Okay.
just saying, me, that's a 9.
Me, I go into the edit and I lower the sound bar right there so you don't hear my tail drag, and I keep it moving.
Petey Ramondetta. Hurricane. He's an amazing with the Hurricane.
I like Ramondetta making tricks. I like that.
Pete Ramondetta. I'm just psyched to see Pete here. He's awesome. Shane O'Neill again. Let's see what kind of tech wizardry he's going to do.
Hey,
come on, man.
Switch flip, switch back tail.
On demand.
Just thought I'd come out and do that.
Wow. You know, he just had a video part, transro video.
6.7.
He did switch flip backside tail slide. This exact trick right here. Switch flip backside tail slide. But on the way out, he did switch backside 360 with a flip in his last video part. The guy's a magician.
I just got confused listening to that. I got sleepy.
Imagine.
I got sleepy. Malto, nollie front board. You know what? I think Malto's got the most pressure on him.
There's energy here, man.
He's got the most pressure on him. You know what I mean? But again, you got to take that one way or the other. You know, it's either he's taking his pressure is like, not only are these people watching me, but they're rooting for me, so I really got to do good.
He's got about a couple thousand people on a skateboard with him.
And watching him roll in smiling, he's definitely taking that approach.
It's got to be surreal, Sal. Like, you know, it's got to be humorous.
Fakey Crooks, Paul Rodriguez.
It looks to me like Paul is on a clear game plan.
Yeah. He's always on a game plan. I mean, he's game plan.
He said, I just saw him on Friday when we came into town, and he was like, I was not myself at all. In Seattle, yeah.
Tommy Sandoval, blunt slide fakie.
Tommy Sandoval out there 100%. Gonna have to raise that average trick landed score a little bit. Got to keep that up in the high 4s, the 5s, to make it into the final 9.
Pete Ramondetta. You know, it's crazy too. Like, you just listen to, especially in this heat, you just listen to the crowd for when everyone's going. Pete Ramondetta, switch 5-0, like you listen to the crowd. What's hyped? You know, psyched, they're hyped. But when Malto goes, that's everybody's psyched. So I think this is the hardest heat to be in.
For sure.
By any chance you guys see that red and yellow video? With
Yes.
Malto and his boys partying
Awesome.
in town, all in their little Redskins outfits.
Fantastic.
Nollie flip crook.
Told you, he's just stacking
Shane
them.
O'Neill,
Why is he so casual?
5.7.
I don't think you can excite him.
So casual.
He's just going to casually destroy the place. There he goes, Malto. Nollie frontside feeble guy.
Yeah, even when he runs into the rail and falls on his back, he's happy.
He got an extra point for that, too.
You should get,
6.0 for Malto.
you should get smile points.
Nollie front feeble, that's an awkward trick right there. It's kind of like the nollie front board, but he lays his truck on there.
Woo!
Out of control. I agree, Sal. Woo!
It's so inconceivable. All these tricks, when you first picked up a skateboard, you never in a million years thought anybody would do anything.
I mean, the
remotely
guys,
like that.
the guys are delivering filmable tricks on the regular.
G-Rod, switch front blunt.
How do you make that look so... Like...
Yeah, like it was nothing.
It's like his biggest strength.
5.3.
It's his biggest strength and his worst enemy. It looks so effortless that you're like, ah, that must be easy. Go ahead and try a switch front blow on that bench, see how fast you end up on your back.
Yeah, get back to us when you're done.
Ooh, Tommy Guns, kickflip board slide.
Man, he's strong, man. He hits that real hard.
Tommy is... This is one of his best showings at Street League. So far.
He's solid.
Pete Ramondetta. Oh. Fails a frontside Smith grind. That's Pete's trick. He can frontside Smith grind through anything.
Yeah, you could hear his truck caught the bottom rail underneath. On the end right there. Front half he was smooth. That back truck caught the bottom pipe on the rail.
Shane O'Neill rolling in. Watch how buttery technical it butters. Oh! Nollie flip, no slide, shove it. Wow. Trick score, 0. I think we're having some technical difficulties.
No, the judges just felt like hating. Like, nah, you get nothing. But we'll get you that score in a second, folks.
Shane O'Neill, technical difficulties. Also, Molly backside overcrook. I mean, overcrook, that's Sean's trick.
See, Sean Malto right now, his average landed tricks of 5.1. You got to do 5.1 or greater right now.
4.4 for Shane O'Neill's last trick.
5.1 average landed trick or greater is what's going to get you in the qualifications right now.
And if you're wondering why these guys are constantly looking up, it's because they can see the same thing that you can. We've got a scoreboard up here on the big screen, and they're doing the math in their heads.
I mean, yeah,
there it is. 6.9 for Shane O'Neill. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty right there.
I mean, they're just not taking
Malto's
a look at their
trick.
mugshot. They're doing some math. They're seeing where they're standing, watching themselves moving the leaderboard. It's thanks to this instant scoring experience. No other skateboarding event has that. You know
6.0.
exactly where you stand instantaneously.
And just like you said, 5.1 or higher is what you need across the board. Malto delivers with that 6.0.
Your consistency ratio, too, has to be above a 40%.
6.9 for Shane O'Neill. And it was a 6.0 for Sean Malto. And now P-Rod is rolling in.
Sixth attempt here at the tech section.
Switchback tail shove.
Did you catch the switchback tail stuck a little bit, and he still shoved it out of there to save it?
Every trick has been switched, right?
Yep.
From Paul?
Yep, from Paul, yeah.
You know, one fakey trick is still rolling backwards, so yeah, everything's been switched and fakey.
Sheesh.
Just wrong. Every trick's been wrong.
How's that for
switch or fakey?
Oh, man.
Tommy Sandoval coming in hot. Backside heel flip. Oh. You know, I wanted Tommy to land everything this round.
So much commitment on that backside heel.
Pete Ramondetta rolling in. Let's see what he's got. Oh, he went off that Wally back.
Was that Wally going to noseblood?
I think it might have been going to a noseblood. Shane O'Neill, the tech whiz.
It looked like for a second like he was carving into a 180. But
Shane heading for the bench.
Oh, wow.
I've seen that trick get him a 6.7 before. Let's see where it's at right now. Did it pretty smooth. 6.9.
sheesh.
Shane's got a strong showing right now.
Nollie 180 to switch nose grind half cab out.
6 tricks,
Look at that.
all makes. Has not missed one.
Cream of the crop, technical skating right here.
O'Neill.
Hometown hero.
Oh, yeah.
Shane, Paul, and Malto all have made every trick.
You know, it's amazing, his little intro. He's kind of like, hey, and it just works perfect with the people cheering.
Yeah. Malto. Coming in switch.
Man, that yell would put anybody off their skateboard.
Switch frontside 50-50. That is a hard trick.
Not when he does it.
Well, nothing they do looks hard. 2.9
They gave
for
him a
Malto.
2.9 because I think they smelt he wanted to switch nose grind. This is the last go for these guys here in the tech section.
P-Rod.
P-Rod is coming in. Switch crooked grind. I'm liking this Paul Rodriguez 6 out of 7 tricks.
Yeah, he did everything switch and one fakie.
So the average for Paul, a 5.3 across the board from those 7 makes.
That's a qualifying average landed trick score right there.
Tommy,
that would have been
frontside
huge.
flip, tail side would have been.
So basically, Felix, doing the math, if you average 5 and above, you're going to make the final. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Pete Ramondetta's final go.